Hi, it's Jesse from Healthy Media Marketing, and in this video, I'm going to give you the 5 most essential tips to unlock success as a realtor on YouTube, and this is a collaboration with Matthew Campoli, Toronto real estate agent.
Number 1 is having a strategy.
The biggest thing for most of my clients is they don't necessarily have a strategy when they're thinking about YouTube. Strategy goes really, really deep. So a strategy is based on videos, it's based on content, it's based on engagement, it's based on the topic. What are you going after? What are you showing? What are you educating everybody on? It breaks it down into education and entertainment. That is the 2 biggest things for YouTube for real estate agents. Are you entertainment or are you education? So definitely think bigger. A lot of the real estate agents that I work with don't necessarily think bigger when I first start working with them. What I mean by this is instead of thinking of one video, think of 5 or 6 videos. Think of a playlist. Think of how you can get a viewer to go from 1 video to 2 videos to 3 videos to 4 videos. The reason why you're doing this is because minutes matter most, and I'll touch on this on the next topic. Definitely don't wing it. So you have to have a strategy. So break down the video, think about the content that you're going to create, and do not wing it. Have a script, figure it out. If you don't have these things, that's where I can help. Have a structure to your videos. What's your intro? What's your body? What's your conclusion? Think episodes. Hi guys, welcome to this episode. In this episode, we're going to blah, 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 blah. Then think of the body. The body is broken down into the intro, the body, the conclusion. So this is very imperative for the algorithm on YouTube. If you have the title of the topic of the video at the beginning, then you have it at the beginning right after your intro, and then you have the body broken down into questions or chapters, you could say. Think of a story, and then a conclusion. Thanks, subscribe, like, comment, etc., and watch the next video.
Number 2 is impactful content.
Now, the biggest thing that you should be doing in 2023 is cutting out the fluff. Trust me, nobody wants to listen to you going on and on and on and on about everything, your company, etc. They're already on your channel. You don't need to keep on repeating it. They already kind of know who you are. So it's simple. Hi, I'm Jesse from Healthy Media Marketing. Boom, right into the video. Hi, I'm Matthew Campoli, Toronto real estate agent. Boom, right into the video. Very, very simple, very easy. Okay, so minutes matter most. You want to keep the viewer on the video as long as possible. In 2023, it's very important to have a strong retention rate on your videos. Keep the viewer to the longest point. If you're doing a short, you want to keep them for about 90%, they say. For a viral video to go viral on a short in 2023, you want a high retention rate, because if you have a high retention rate, it turns into engagement, and I'll talk about that in another topic. Engagement is shares, likes, comments, etc. You want people to engage with your content. So how impactful is the content? It breaks it down. You need content that's impactful to keep the viewer for the longest amount of time, which is minutes matter most. So that way they like it, they comment, and they watch your next video. If they're not doing that, they turn into a subscriber, chances are they're probably not coming back. So if you keep them and they watch multiple videos, they become a subscriber, chances are they'll be coming back and back and back to your videos. And I've seen this turn into leads, turn into subscribers, turning into leads, turning into buyers, or turning into sellers. So make the video interesting. What's your topic about? Is it confrontational? Is it very important that your viewers need to know about it? Jam pack it with information, and I guarantee you will do well in 2023.
Number 3 is aligning everything.
Okay, so number 3, and this is something that happens with almost all of my clients in the beginning. You need to align everything. YouTube is very simple. When you hit the share button, you can go to Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, whatever you want, Reddit, everything. Instagram, not so much, but you can share the link in the Instagram stories and get traction that way. You can take the link and put it into an email. So what I'm saying about aligning everything is if you're big on Instagram, big on Facebook, big on everywhere else except for YouTube, align everything. Take all the content and share it across your different platforms. For Instagram, you could do a story, you could do a reel, you could do a vertical video for this doubled as a short. You can align all your different brands, and by doing that, you will grow on YouTube because that's part of the algorithm for engagement, sharing. Oh, and one more thing that I want to mention, align your email. So I don't know if you knew, but email is one of those things that a lot of people look at first thing every single morning. They almost automatically go to their email. The open rate on Instagram to Facebook in 2023 is 1 to 3%, give or take. But the open rate on an email, a really good, impactful list can be as high as 30 to 40, maybe even 50%. And if you have a list of 10,000 people and you have 50%, do the math. That's 5,000 people checking out your content. It could be a weekly newsletter or a monthly newsletter. Now, a lot of those subscribers don't need to tune into every single video. What they can do is they can tune into your email list, share the email list with all their friends, and now that's going to grow it. And that's actually going to help you garner more and more leads, more and more sales, or more people looking to list their property with you.
Number 4 is optimization.
Okay, so number 4, optimization. Now this is a big topic. This is something that I do at Healthy Media. I do everything, but the optimization matters. Title, topic, thumbnails, and description. So title, how is it keyword optimized? Is it going after what you want? I always tell people long form keywords are very impactful. Niche down. Top 5 things you should know about YouTube in 2023 in Toronto, Ontario, or something like that. It's really, really long, but the thing is it'll help you to rank. Also keywords, double down on keywords that are relevant to the topic of the video, not all over the place, because you're not going after luxury homes. You're not going after luxury real estate. You're going after luxury real estate in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Or you're going after luxury real estate in Miami, Florida in 2023. You're trying to go longer form keywords to help you rank quicker. So title, topic, thumbnail. Thumbnail is so important. So this is called a click-through rate. So you want people to click on the thumbnail. If you have a boring thumbnail, people are just going to look at it, pass right on, and it's not going to be all that engaging. Plus, if you have a engaging thumbnail and it looks good and it's on brand on your YouTube channel, which could match your website, people will look at it, recognize it, know that you're an engaging speaker, click on it almost immediately, and the click-through rate of a high click-through rate on a channel could be up as high as 10%, 12%. I've seen as high as 20%, which is very, very high. So that's impressions versus people that actually click on the video. And that would really, really help your video to rank in 2023. And the last thing is, what is your video about? Is it engaging to your audience? Does your audience actually want to watch this content? If you're doing real estate and all of a sudden you're doing things about your dog, dogs are amazing, cats are amazing, but how does it align with your viewers? How does it engage with your audience? You want to maybe take your cat or your dog to the listing. And now that's how you can infuse your cat or dog, and it makes it a bit more interesting that I talked about in a last topic.
Number 5 is equipment.
Okay, so now number 5, and I go over this with every single client. You don't need super fancy setups. For equipment, you've got a simple phone. It could just be an iPhone when you're just getting started, or you can upgrade to a mirrorless or something along those lines as you start wanting to do more and more videos and more content. Number 2 is lighting. So it could be softbox lighting. It could be a small light. It could just be your window when you're just getting started. Just make sure that if you're shooting, you're not shooting the content this way. If you're shooting the content this way, the light is behind me, you're not going to be able to see yourself. So make sure that you're facing the window, the camera is over here, and the thing is that it will really, really help with your lighting situation. And then the third thing is microphones. It doesn't need to be fancy in the beginning. Sound is very, very important, but these are, I think, $350. You get 2 of them. You can connect to level your mic, and it's very, very easy. If you don't have that and you don't have the budget for it, that's okay. In the beginning, you can just use your iPhone, and as YouTube gets more and more important, you can add it. Or you could just hire somebody like me. What we do is we can create your content, we can optimize your content, and then that way everything is figured out. So if you like this video, make sure to check out the next video where Matthew takes you through his success on Instagram. If you love this video, subscribe to the channel, give it a like, make sure to check out Matthew's channel right here, and I'll see you in the next video.